following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Also, for those of you who have been struggling to get on, we do have a couple of priority lines open. You can call us direct, 831-685-1080. That's a priority line, direct, 831-685-1080. Well, we have to talk about kids and all the stuff going on with them. You know, you see all these things in the newspaper where the team doctor for the Olympic women's gymnastic team, you know, he gets hauled off because of sexual abuse of all these poor young women. And then, of course, there was a kid, I don't know, 12, 13 years old, who'd had like 11 unnecessary operations during his life, and the mother was put in jail for abusing the kid, but the doctors who did the unnecessary surgeries weren't charged. I find that amazing. And then he said that in 2017 there were 11 significant school shootings, okay, and they're all throwing up their hands and saying, why? Well, it's kind of related to the Steve Paddock shootings in Vegas. It's related to the Devin Patrick Kelly shootings in that little church in Texas, okay? And going back, there's so many mass murders, and everybody wants to get the guns off the market. Well, it's not the guns. It's a deficiency of a particular nutrient, okay? A lot of research on that. The book, Rare Earths Been Cures, page 340 to 344, you need to read that over 10 times because you'll say, oh, my gosh, every time you read it, okay? And, of course, we have the books, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, goes into this, Chapter 11, that same nutrient. You know, look up suicide and depression and manic depression and PTSD and mass murders and stuff. And all the stuff over the years, the Dracula stories and everything, is due to a deficiency of one particular nutrient, okay? So Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the book, the CD, the DVD, Epigenetics, the death of the genetic disease transmission, and the CD, A Stick of Butter Day Keeps the Doctor Away. And then Rare Earths Been Cures. Oh, you got to get that one. Remember, Chapter 11, page 340 to 344. There's charts and tables comparing counties in Texas with high levels in their diet and drinking water compared to counties with low levels. It's just like night and day. You can't believe it. Okay? And, of course, the CD, Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen, the CD. Well, we're going to talk some more about violent crime, mass murders, suicides, autism, which is sort of kind of on the fringe of that, but certainly involved. And it's one of those things where the hair analysis is the lab test of choice, because this is a preemptive thing, okay? Anybody who goes to see a psychologist or a psychiatrist should, by law, have to have a hair analysis as part of their physical, along with the blood test and weight and blood pressure and, you know, the usual stuff. And then we'll pick up all these people, okay, and get them treated, and we'll stop this. It has nothing to do with the guns. If you take away the guns, you're just going to throw gallon bottles of gasoline into churches and throw a flare in there and kill 300 with fire rather than kill 3 with a gun, kind of thing. So it's only going to go from bad to worse. And so we got to be preemptive here. Everybody who goes into the military, everybody who comes out of the military, for whatever reason, every year in the military, every time somebody gets a physical, by law, they should get a hair analysis as part of their physical. Now, that's going to, see, doctors just don't do those things. You cannot tell these deficiencies by doing blood tests, okay? you have to do a hair analysis. Now, the nice thing about this is we can go back to that Stephen Paddock, even if they've put him in a freezer someplace, his body, or they've buried him and they've embalmed him, all that kind of stuff. We can go back and take hair, okay, for hair analysis off of his head, his pubic hair, his armpit hair, chest hair, wherever he's got hair. We can do that same thing with that Devin Patrick Kelly. We can go back to some of these mass murders from 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, exhume the bodies, get a hair analysis, and you're going to say, oh, my gosh, it was just that simple deficiency that did it all, okay? And so this hair analysis thing has to be part of a physical. School years, every year when the kid goes to school, they have to have a physical, particularly if they're playing sports. They need a hair analysis. They play sports, or they're on the Olympic teams or on the professional teams, Pee Wee leagues, Pop Warner leagues. I don't care the age, they need a hair analysis, and we will prevent all of these killings and mass murders and suicides and muggings and all this violence. It's an amazing thing. Now, autism and depression, manic depression, which is PTSD when you're in a military uniform, when you're in a civilian uniform or clothes, it's manic depression. And, you know, I've always found it interesting where they don't commit suicide on the war zone where they have weapons and ammunition and everything, and then they come home and they get turned over to a psychologist or a psychiatrist and are put on these drugs for which the side effect is suicide. Why they put them on these drugs, you know, antidepressant drugs, anti-anxiety drugs, and they put them on these drugs, and the side effects in the PDR, the physician's desk reference, in black box warnings is suicide. I just find that amazing. I mean, they should be put in jail or have their licenses taken away or something. But we enable them because we keep feeding them the best of our best of our best. All branches of the military go into these people, and they, you know, set them up for suicide by prescribing drugs where the side effect is suicide. When you're deficient in this nutrient, you're much more sensitive to that side effect from the drugs than you are if you have plenty of that nutrient. Okay? If you have plenty of that nutrient, you're not going to be depressed or suicidal or violent. Well, stick with us. We're going to be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. We do have some open lines today. If you're one of these people who tells me you could never get through to the show, today is your day as we have open lines on the priority line, 831-685-10880. That's 831-685-1080. Lines open. The Critical Health News team is excited to host pharmacist Ben Fuchs in the Northern California area, bringing the Simplicity of Health message in 3 separate mini-lectures, January 26th and 28th, with afternoon and evening time slots. Visit criticalhealthnews.com/events for locations and times. That's criticalhealthnews.com/events. Admission is free, but seating is limited, so register to reserve your seat today.
When you sweat working or playing, you're losing more than just water and salt. Most sports drinks have a mineral or two with a couple of vitamins. Longevity Sports Drink Rebound FX is chock full of antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs, supporting cardiovascular health, immune health, boosting stamina, and energy. Don't short yourself. Drink Longevity's Rebound FX for optimal health and longevity.
For more information or to order, contact your local Longevity associate today.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arequipa coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity and 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you've really been frustrated not being able to get in, we do have a couple of direct lines open. Give us a call on the priority lines, 831-685-1080. Again, the priority line, direct line, 831-685-1080. Now, if you're going to do the longevity business as a business, I urge you to contact your longevity associate and ask for that trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. It's a trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy. In addition to dealing with these diseases, you can do your own physical. The book, particularly Let's Play Doctor, teaches you how to do your own physical. It'll be the equivalent of a $2,000 physical from the doctor. Is going to cost you $4.50 worth of test strips you can get from the pharmacy without a prescription, and it'll prevent you from getting any diagnosis being put on your permanent record as a pre-existing condition and drive your insurance rates up. Why not take care of it yourself? Don't keep enabling doctors when you can do it yourself. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
How about Pearls of Wisdom?
Oh, did I pass that up? Okay.
Yeah, you're trying to cheat me here.
Okay, let's go to Pearls of Wisdom.
Yeah, I got a CNN story here, headlined, "You're still more likely to die in the hospital on the weekend." They say doctors call it the weekend effect. Patients in the hospital are more likely to die in off hours, whether it's due to brain bleed, heart attack, or clots in the lungs. New research on cardiac arrest in the hospital now asks, has the weekend effect changed in recent years as treatment has gotten better? According to Dr. Uchenna Ofama, a assistant professor of medicine at Temple University and a critical care physician at the Geisinger Health System, says, quote, "We know that survival trends have improved in the past decade or so. The question now becomes, what happens to the disparities? Has it remained the same? Is it narrowing?" And they did a study back in 2008 that found lower survival rates during nights and weekends for in-hospital cardiac arrest patients. And this was all published in the journal American College of Cardiology. And the new study builds on the previous research, finding that the treatment has indeed gotten better, but we haven't closed the nights and weekends gap. Between 2014, weekday survival jumped from 16% to 25.2%, while weekend and weeknight survival rose from 11.9% to 21.9%. New studies, according to the new study's risk-adjusted numbers, there was no significant change in the gap between weekday and off-hour survival. About half the patients in the study, more than 150,000 patients from 470 hospitals, that is, experienced cardiac arrest off hours. And he says, according to Dr. Seth Goldstein, a pediatric surgical fellow at Johns Hopkins Hospital, not involved in the study, says we've been able to point out that the problem exists without really having a great insight as to why. New study, Goldstein's own research found that children admitted to the hospital for common urgent surgeries on weekends had a higher adjusted risk of death, blood transfusion, and other complications. So there you go. They're at it again, still killing people. I suspect that it's on the weekend. You probably don't have as much staff.
Well, not as much staff, that's true. And, of course, the senior guys, they get to choose. The weekends are off, more than the new guys. So they put the newest guys, at least experienced people, on duty on the weekends. And then also, Harvard did a study, I don't know, it's got to be 5 or 6 years ago. They came out and they actually visited hospitals all across the country. And what they found was that 52%, Doug, of doctors on duty in the emergency rooms, the surgery wards, were intoxicated on alcohol, street drugs, and prescription drugs. 52%. It was a Harvard study. And so it's got to be worse on weekends and late at night than it is during the day. And so here's what I suggest. We need to have doctors take a breathalyzer test when they come in the morning, before they go in each surgical room and before they see each patient. Breathalyzer tests are not invasive. They could do a breathalyzer test, and then before they go into each surgery or each examining room, let them pee into a cup and use a test strip in the urine sample to see if they're on drugs. And we'll stop a lot of this just by testing them. they have to submit to it because the statistics say they got to be tested because it's just too much of a disparity. Thank you for bringing that one up again. And thank you, Harvard Medical School. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
And we do still have some open lines. Call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080. That's 831-685-1080. We do have some open lines if you've ever had trouble getting into the show. Today is your day. Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, we have a couple of those direct lines open, the priority lines. You can call us directly at 831-685-1080. Again, that's a priority line, direct line, 831-685-1080. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the book's Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. And then the book Energy Crisis goes into the keto diet. And, of course, we have a keto caramel shake and a keto caramel meal bar. And 2 or 3 meals a day, use this program. And one meal you can have the shake and one meal the bar, or both meals you can have the shake, or both meals you can have the bar. I particularly like to use the bar at lunchtime. It only has 251 calories, and it is good. And the nice thing about these keto caramel products, the shake and the bar, is they're already made. All the ratios are perfect. It's like one carb unit, and then the rest of it is high-quality protein and the proper good, healthy fats. And then, of course, the healthy weight loss pack with a Rev or EV, put a dropper full under your tongue 30 minutes for each meal, and you will lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And the magic is you'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay on your 90, because guess what? Being overweight and obese has nothing to do with eating too much or lack of exercise. It is, in fact, a simple deficiency of any one of the nutrients of this particular class of nutrients, and there's 3 of those nutrients. If you're deficient in any one of those, you're going to be the 300, 500, 800-pound person, and guess what? You still lose a half pound, 2 pounds a day, and you'll never gain the weight back. Okay, Doug, now let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Torrance, California, and Mary, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi, Mary, you're on the air.
Hi, doctor. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, ma'am. How can we help you?
Okay, so about 2 years ago, for about 2 years, every time I'd sleep on my right side, my hand would start shaking, and just on my right side, my shoulder and everything, and it would start shaking, and it was terrible. And then I couldn't ride during the day. And then at Thanksgiving time this last year, just 2 months ago, I slipped and broke my left wrist.
Ouch.
And I came in, and had to have surgery, and I had a titanium thing put in. I came out of surgery, and now my right leg is stiff. I can't walk. I shuffle. It freezes up, and I don't know what the heck's going on. And my right arm is the same.
Well, how old are you? How old are you, Mary?
I'm just a little over 61.
Okay. And how much do you weigh?
155.
155. Okay. How tall are you?
5'6".
Okay, that's about right. Okay. Any other issues? Did you have any, like, respiratory problems when you were a kid or a teenager, like asthma, bronchitis, anything like that?
I had an ear infection solid for 10 years. I'd get off of it, and they'd put me back on antibiotics. I'd get off of it, they'd put me back on. So I took antibiotics solid for 10 years. Wow. And then I had, about 10 years ago, I had vitiligo. And so now I've got vitiligo that came up on me.
Okay, well, that's a deficiency of a single nutrient caused usually by malabsorption. And then, did you have any skin problems, or today, do you have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, rosacea, anything like that?
Nope, just vitiligo.
Just the vitiligo, okay. Do you have children?
2 children.
Okay, well, hang on. We'll talk about them when we come back, and then we'll get to your problems after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day, as we do have some open lines. Call the priority line at 831-685-1080. That's 831-685-1080. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free. 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And this is worth something. I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but it keeps popping up, that Canadian researchers on telomeres and being able to monitor longevity, through laboratory animals and monitoring human telomeres, these Canadian researchers have found they can detect no end in sight for human longevity. In other words, you keep your telomeres happy, you keep your telomeres the length of a 12-year-old instead of letting them lose length every time you duplicate the cells, and when the telomeres are gone, you die. If you keep your telomeres, at the length of a 12-year-old, there's no end in sight for your longevity. It just goes on and on and on. That's new Canadian research. Well, I want you to get a hold of that book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths and Cures, and learn the secrets of the top 20 longevity cultures. Why is it they have 40 times the 100-year-olds we do? They have 100-year-old per 250 of their population. We only have 1 per 10,000. What are their secrets? Get a hold of the books Epigenetics, Immortality, and Rare Earths and Cures. And don't forget your 90 essential nutrients. I like the heavy hammer in the toolbox. Get the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight. Stay away from all the bad foods. And watch out, Katie bar the door, because you'll add many health years to your life. Okay, Doug, we're going to go right back to California and Mary. Now, Mary, do any of your kids have asthma or bronchitis or skin problems or bowel problems?
No, neither one of them do.
Okay, so they're both perfectly healthy. Nothing. If I were to examine them or talk to them, they would say, we've never been sick a day in our life, never had any problems, we're healthy.
No, they both, the one I think is an alcoholic, and the other one drinks a lot of alcohol, but she's not an alcoholic, so they do have something going on.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now Charmaine?
Yes.
Okay, so what is, based on her children's stories, her stories, what is Mary's basic underlying problem here?
Well, she's got a gluten intolerance for sure.
You get an A+, very good. And at 150 pounds? 155? Yeah, 155 pounds. So what would you do for her as a supplement program to support maintenance repair and maximize her health benefits so she's not getting fractured, ankles and fingers and having all this stuff going on?
Well, for her issues, I would suggest that she take probably 2 healthy bone and joint packs.
Mm-hmm.
and then vitamin D3, and get on a gluten-free diet, obviously. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats.
Yeah, get rid of all the inflammatory foods. No gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats. That means dog, cat, bird, fish, spouse, partner, renter, roommates, mother-in-law, kids, everybody that you come in contact with has got to be gluten-free, so no cross-contamination in the laundry, the food prep surfaces, the couches, the beds, and so on, cars, etc. Then Shar says that your body weight, she picked a good one, 2 healthy bone and joint packs per month, a full dose for everything twice a day. Get 2 bottles of the vitamin D3. We have the spray. Or you can have 3 spritzes at breakfast and dinner. It tastes like lemonade, and citrus vitamin D3. Or if you like the capsules, I have to take the capsules because I fly all the time. And so I have to have lightweight and things that won't spill on my clothes. And so I take 3 of those capsules twice a day, the vitamin D3. And then, let's see, also, you're going to have glucogel in there with those 2 healthy bone and joint packs. I'd take 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner time. And let's see here. What would you do to help her with these chronic ear things? I suspect she's got osteoporosis of the skull. So what would you do to help her reduce that inflammation so the doctors won't keep giving her? I can't believe for 8, 10, 11 years she's getting antibiotics for an ear infection. There's something else going on there. Hang on, we'll be back, and Shar can give her answer, and we'll get on to the next caller after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552 on the priority line, 831-685-1080. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, if you're going to do the business as a business, I urge you to get a hold of that trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport to Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. That's the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport to Aromatherapy. If you've never run a business before, your own or anybody else's, get a hold of that book, Wall Street for Kids. Learn how to be profitable, very important when you run a business, but also learn how to get the tax breaks of billionaires. We don't want to take away their tax breaks. We want them to not pay any taxes, right? But we want to get those tax breaks ourselves. So Read that book, Wall Street for Kids, and learn how to get the same tax breaks that billionaires get with your little longevity business. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to California and Mary. And Charmaine, what would you do? We didn't deal with her vitiligo, which is a loss of skin color, kind of like Michael Jackson had. Very common, very, very common disease where, they can't absorb the nutrients necessary for the skin to make skin pigment, hair color, eye color, and everything. And Michael Jackson really had it severe. He was actually criticized for bleaching himself to look white because he couldn't absorb any of those nutrients necessary for skin color. That's why he wore gloves and the military uniforms and high collars and everything, lipstick, because he lost all his skin color, eye color, everything, hair color. Okay, so what would you do? What would you add to the 2 healthy bone and joint packs and the other things we talked about? What would you add to that to give her what's necessary to support return of skin color?
Well, the gluten-free diet is going to help.
Well, yeah, absorb the nutrients. But I would add one more specific product for that.
Hair, skin, and nails?
Well, hair, skin, and nails would be good. Yes, you could take 3 of those twice a day, 2 bottles a month. But there's cofactors. Actually, it's kind of a weird thing because it's not the actual product itself, the thing that is named after, but it's the cofactors. Let's say something like selenium. It's the cofactors in the selenium that are missing. When you have vitiligo and white hair, regardless of age and so forth. Babies are born with white hair because mom is missing those nutrients. So let's have her get 2 bottles of our selenium, not anybody's selenium, because nobody else has the cofactors in there that are necessary to support healthy skin, eye, and hair color. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to St. Louis, Missouri, and Ernest, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Ernest, you're on the air.
Yes, Dr. Wallach, how you doing?
Fine, sir, thank you. How can we help you?
Yeah, I have 2 questions. One is for my son. He was diagnosed with a mixed receptive expressive language disorder. He just can't grasp the English language, so he's having a lot of difficulties in that area. And the second one is for me.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's not run away from your son yet. How old is he?
He is 10. He'll be 11 in March.
Okay, does he speak Spanish or German or Russian? I mean,
no, his primary language is English.
Okay. All right, and yourself?
I speak English.
No. I mean, what's your problem?
Sometimes when I sleep, depending on what side I sleep on, I get numbness in my arm all the way down to my fingertips. I'm relatively healthy other than that.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 200.
Okay, how tall are you?
5'9".
Okay, and how old? Your son is 10 years old?
Yeah, 10 years old.
Okay, Charmaine, you there?
I'm here.
What do you think is going on with Ernest's son, who's 10 years old? He's having a language problem, and if this gets to be extreme, it can be called nonverbal, where they just don't speak. They're so confused about language, they just don't speak at all. Nonverbal, you see this a lot in things like autism and ADD and ADHD. So what would you think is going on with that kid?
In my opinion, I would say he's got a gluten intolerance and he's not absorbing.
Yeah, exactly. How much does your son weigh?
He's about 80 pounds.
80 pounds? Okay. And what would you give the boy there, Charmaine, to get the nutrients into him, and what would you do for his diet?
Well, he'd got to get on a gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, and then for those issues, I'd give him a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add the synaptive to it. Absolutely.
And, of course, at 80 pounds, I'd treat him like a 100-pounder and give him 1 healthy brain and heart pack per month, divide everything in half a dose at breakfast, half a dose at dinner time. And, of course, synaptive is the raw materials for the brain cells to make these chemicals so they can speak to each other, so the brain cells can speak to each other, neurotransmitters. So I'd have him take 2 of those tablets twice a day, be 1 bottle a month of the synaptive. And then how many eggs would you have that kid eat a day?
Probably about 4.
Okay, 4, 2 at breakfast, 2 at dinner time. You could put him in a shake. We have a Slender FX shake. Don't mix it with water because he'll lose weight. What you want to do is make it with heavy whipping cream and then throw 2 or 3 eggs in at breakfast and 2 or 3 eggs in again at dinner time. Have him take those shakes made with the heavy whipping cream and the eggs in it twice a day. And then make sure he stays away from all the bad foods. No sugar, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, and no gluten, no wheat, bran, and oats. And what will you do here for Ernest? He weighs 200 pounds, and when he wakes up in the morning, he's kind of numb on one side of his body.
Well, for those issues, I would get him on 2 healthy bone and joint packs.
Okay, that's good. 2 healthy bone and joint packs, get rid of all the bad stuff. And 2 healthy bone and joint packs, I would go ahead and divide up the glucogel, 15 a day, which comes with the healthy bone and joint packs, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. What would you do for sunshine?
Vitamin D3.
Vitamin D3, either the liquid, 3 sprays twice a day, 3 in the morning, 3 at night. In the liquid, the citrus vitamin D3, or the capsules, 3 of those twice a day. And, you could be having degenerative disc disease, bone spurs, pinching things up in your neck and upper back, resulting in, it's kind of like getting sciatica down in your legs. I had a call this morning where somebody's getting pain down their legs and everything, and the doctors wanted to do biopsies and everything of their feet. And I said, do you have a back problem? Yeah. Okay, well, you probably have sciatica, pinching the sciatic nerves going down your legs. Did your doctor ask you if you had a back problem? No. And so they don't even ask the simple questions. So we got to do a better job there. But this will get you going in the right direction. And give us a call if you would every couple of weeks, Ernest, and let us know how the son and yourself are doing. We'll walk you guys through this. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Sacramento, California. And Daryl, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Daryl, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, Dr. Wallach?
Fine, sir. Thank you. How can we help you?
Well, I'm having a problem. I walk, and I get this build-up of pressure in my chest, and I have to stop to either do a big burp or sometimes big flatulence to get that out so I could continue.
Okay, now, does this happen any time of the day or just after meals or before meals or what?
Any time of the day. And if I eat a meal, I get stuck up. I'm real full real quickly off a little bit of food and water.
Okay, do you attribute that to maybe gas and bloating?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How much do you weigh, sir?
I am 390.
And how tall are you?
And I'm 6 feet tall, and I AFib.
Okay, well, there you're giving us all the clues here. That was very good. Okay, atrial fibrillation, where your heart rate runs fast and your heart flips around and flip-flops and stuff like that, correct?
Correct.
Now, when you were a kid or a teenager, or even maybe now, do you have any skin issues, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea?
I believe I did. I had something on my back, and that was the only spot.
Okay, well, the spot could be the size of a dime sometimes. It doesn't have to be all over. And then, did you ever have any respiratory problems, any asthma, bronchitis?
Yes, I had in the springtime I would have.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, hang on. We got to run one of those message moments here. Hang on, if you would, please, Daryl, and we'll be back. And I think Charmaine's going to nail this one. We'll be back with you. Get your pen and paper ready because you're going to be one of our great testimonies. You're going to see some great results in both your weight. You need to lose about 100 pounds, maybe 200 pounds. Yeah, I'd lose 200 pounds. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to California and Daryl. Shar, we got to go quick here. We got to deal with another caller or two. We need to lose 200 pounds. What would you do for him for that?
Rev, of course.
Yeah, Rev. And then what would you give him as a basic supplement program for a guy that has these issues? He's had all this stuff as a kid with the asthma and the skin problems on his back. But he's got AFib and chest pain and belching and burping and bloating. What would you do for that?
Well, he's got to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats.
Yep.
And he needs, for his weight, unfortunately, he needs about 4 healthy bone and joint packs.
Yeah, I wouldn't go any lower than 3. Ideally, he would take 4. A full dose of everything at breakfast, lunch, dinner, and at bedtime with the healthy bone and joint packs. It would be 20 glucogels a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. I'd get 2 bottles of the Rev so he can put a dropper full under his tongue 30 minutes for each meal, a second dropper full under his tongue 15 minutes for each meal. And that way he'll lose a half pound, 2 pounds a day. And the glucogel is going to support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue. And here comes the disc between the vertebrae. Because when you have AFib, is there anything really wrong with the heart when you have AFib, Shar?
Absolutely nothing.
What's going on?
The nerve, the vertebrae have lost the cartilage, and the nerve that goes through your backbone that controls your heartbeat is getting squeezed.
There you go.
It's a mechanical problem.
Yeah, it's a mechanical problem. So we got to deal with the disc between the vertebrae to resolve the AFib because it's actually a back problem. Okay, give us a call every couple of weeks, Gerald. You're in California. It'll only take a couple of days to get the product. Get on the diet immediately. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, and get on the Rev. And don't forget those keto caramel meals. You need 2 keto caramel meals per day, whether they're the shake or the bar or one of each, however you do it. But get on those keto caramel, and you'll be a great testimony for us. Okay, Doug, let's see if we can squeeze in another one.
All right, let's head to Arkansas. And Jerry, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, Jerry, we got to go quick, buddy, but what's up?
Okay, Doc, I've got real bad psoriasis on my legs. They just break out.
Okay, how much do you weigh? How much you weigh?
Weigh 175, 180.
Okay, any other issues? Any high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
No, I've got degenerative joint disease.
Okay. All right. Shar, we only got a few minutes here. Here's a guy that weighs 175 pounds. He's got joint disease and bad psoriasis. What would you do for him?
Well, he's got a gluten intolerance, so he needs no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, get on a gluten-free diet. And with those issues, he needs 2 healthy bone and joint packs.
There you go, 2 healthy bone and joint packs. What would you do for sunshine, dear?
Vitamin D3.
Vitamin D3. He needs 3 of those capsules twice a day, or 3 of the spritzes from the Citrus Vitamin D3 liquid spray, 3 sprays at breakfast or dinner. And then, of course, that's vitamin D3, 2 healthy bone and joint packs per month of 15 of the capsules of the glucogel a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. And what would you do just to make his skin happy? But just getting gluten-free and getting on the 90 is certainly going to help the skin. Sometimes psoriasis will go away in anywhere in an adult from 2 to 6 weeks. But you've got to make sure you're drop-dead gluten-free so you can absorb the nutrients. And I would give him a little extra something. What would you give him?
Hair, skin, and nails? No.
That cannot hurt, hair, skin, and nails. But because he's got the bone and joint pack, he's only going to have the EFAs.
So, yeah, so he could take some selenium, right?
Yeah, he could take some selenium, exactly right. He could take 3 of those twice a day, and or he could take more of the EFA pluses, okay, for that psoriasis. We got to deal with that. Okay, very, very good. And give us a call every couple of weeks. Again, Arkansas, it might take 3 to 5 days to get the supplements to you. But guess what? If they ship it from Memphis, Tennessee, it might only take 1 to 3 days to get the supplements to you. But as soon as you hang up here, Jerry, what you want to do is start the diet. Start the diet immediately. That alone is going to help getting rid of all the gluten, the fried foods, processed meats, oils, and you'll be amazed. You're going to be a new man. You'll be a great testimony for us. So stay in touch every 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and we'll love to hear your testimony. How much time we have here, Doug?
Got about 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Well, don't forget, get that new CD, A Stick of Butter Day Keeps the Doctor Away. We have another one coming out in its last editing stages. Live long and finish strong. Live long and finish strong. Learn how to add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life. Thank you so much, everybody. Great testimonies and questions today. Thank you so much, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you, Doug and Sam. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.